Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Today the third and final game in this three-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their 16th straight win right after this. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Hit to short. Bogarts has it. And quickly there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Whit Merrifield, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a fastball is in there for strike one. Line drive to left. Benintendi is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Swing and a miss, 0-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Another full count offering on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. Full count still. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Took an 0-for-4 in the victory last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. Standing in, Mookie Betts. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Benintendi, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Striding into the box, J.D. Martinez. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And this one's in the dirt. A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. 2 out with the man at first. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting. Coming to the plate now, number 66. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Ball 1 to start the at bat. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. In is Jorge Soler. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. And he takes ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Jorge Bonifacio is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And it's gone. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. The 2-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Now here it comes. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Dero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, Dero, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
The 2-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. There they are, the teammates: Ted Williams, Johnny Pesky, Bobby Doerr, and Dom DiMaggio. 4 great Red Sox that played right here as teammates, of course, at Fenway. 0-1 count. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Set to get his day started, Cam Gallagher, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Vasquez goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Gallagher is retired, 2 down now. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will striding in, Christian Vasquez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box, Andrew Benintendi reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. He's set, and the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Mondesi picks it up. Escobar on to first, and for the second time. Now at the plate, Ramon Torres. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. With Merrifield next to hit. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. At the plate, number 66 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Torres right there, and he's set down, one away. In now, J.D. Martinez. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Xander Bogarts. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. So 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
This is line to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is
and a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Red Sox lead. So coming to the plate, Jorge Soler. He singled his last time up. Grounded to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So next to the plate for the Royals, Jorge Bonifacio. He reached on a single in his first try. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Chopper to short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out. At the plate, Alex Gordon. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Stepping in now, Alcides Escobar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Royals here, and it comes courtesy of this out. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
The 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Bradley Jr.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. This is pulled into right. Soler back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So digging in now, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is line to left. Merrifield is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Stepping in, Cam Gallagher. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The catcher, number 36, Cam Gallagher.
The windup and the 0-1. Pedroia now at second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batter.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a ball 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that one stayed too low apparently. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Benintendi ranging back, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Royals have taken the lead. It's 2-1.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Into the box, Ramon Torres. As he'll take a look at ball one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it's his pitch count down.
3-0 now. Here's a strike. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball four. With Merrifield next to hit. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. But gloved by the third baseman for the out, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 66. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And that misses low and away, ball one. Again down to second. Snap throw from the catcher. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. And it's fouled away. Benintendi, 23 years old, was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled at the plate. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The count now at 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And this is knocked down on the mound.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no...
First pitch on its way. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves, and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Misses. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. In is Jorge Soler. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
1-1 the count now. Hit back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He was a ground out victim last time up. At the knees, strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. Ready for another shot now. Alex Gordon is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. No balls and a strike to count. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here comes the first pitch. Throw to first, and he gets back in time. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
3-1 the count now. Hit on the ground is short. Bogarts has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Xander Bogarts will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost. Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Now in the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Merrifield racing back, gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 10 for him on the year. And the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Sandy Leon will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 3, Sandy Leon.
High in the air out to center field. Gordon is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. For the Red Sox, Sandy Leon will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Royals go down. Kevin McCarthy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Brock Holt is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. A ball and no strikes. Count even now at 1-1. Holt, a native Texan. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2. Lifted into center field. Gordon is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Dustin Pedroia, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ian Kinsler will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Kinsler is retired, 2 down now. Here's Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Brock Holt will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Craig Kimbrell comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. And he takes strike 2. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Holt ranging back. Not going to get to this one as it's off the wall, and this may put the tying run in scoring position. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
Now batting, number 66.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Number 66. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Now a pitch out as they might have smelled the squeeze that time. Snap throw to third, but he's back in standing. The count now at 2-1. Merrifield, the runner at third with no outs. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Pitch out, nothing doing. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. A ball and no strikes, here it is. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. He's in there at the plate. And that ties the ball game in the top of the ninth. Digging in now for Kansas City, Jorge Bonifacio. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. 0-1 the count. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Kinsler. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Fouled off. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Eduardo Nunez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 2-2 offering. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Steve Pearce will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 9 homers and 17 RBIs. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Pierce, playing here in his age 34 season. He was an 8th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. Eduardo Nunez will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Paulo Orlando is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frame. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Behind 0-2 now.
A defensive change for the Red Sox.
Ready with the 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Digging in, Alcides Escobar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A pause and the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the... Orlando will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Number 64 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Solo shot to right center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it